Kouri Richins shenanigans underway again. Kouri Richins, we've been doing trial updates for her, but she was the woman who wrote a children's book on grief in Utah, and then she's been found guilty, convicted on March 16th of murdering her husband to try to ascertain his assets, only to learn that a couple years prior, Eric, the victim, had put all of his assets into a trust to protect their children's financial future. And the sentencing date was set to be May 13th, which seemed like karmic justice because that is Eric Richins' birthday, also a date when Kouri had made a benefit but didn't allow his family to show up, and all the proceeds went to her. The day following the conviction, March 17th, the defense made a motion to change the sentencing date for the following month, for June 13th. Kathy Nestor, the defense attorney, had said, well, one of the other defense attorneys, Ramos, he was going to be in trial and wasn't going to be available. She had suffered a recent loss in her family, and that they needed more time to prep for sentencing. And on the surface, those all sound pretty reasonable. Until Prosecutor Bloodworth comes in clutch and goes, Your Honor, all that stuff might seem superficially legit, but the real reason that Kouri wants a date is because it's Eric's birthday and she just doesn't want to do it on that date. The proof he had was a jail call that Kouri had. The reason why Bloodworth still has access to the calls is because he's the prosecutor in another trial, the financial crimes trial against Kouri. And this is just alleged, this is just my suspicion, after getting over the shock of the jury having the nerve to convict her. She realized the date, and then she called Kathy Nestor and was like, we need to change the date, and Kathy said she would get it done. Because it's May 13th. The sentencing was March 16th, and Bloodworth said they have plenty of time. The trial that Ramos is in question for doesn't start until May 24th, and all three of them don't have to be present for sentencing, and anything that they should have prepped, they should have already had prepped for trial. They shouldn't need more than 30 days, which they have more than, to do this. And the family of Eric Richins is suffering enough, and they want their conviction done as soon as possible. And it was also past the deadline because anything that should have been done against sentencing should have been done that day, and it was filed too late. The judge has discretion to go either way, but I'm leaning towards give that karmic justice.